Say goodbye to Club Nintendo. For those of you who don't already know about this, I guess this has kind of been a thing as of today, of course, and I mean it's not gone now, but important information on Club Nintendo program discontinuation. After 6 years of being a thing, Club Nintendo is going to be shut down. The way it's going to work is I think they're replacing it with some kind of new loyalty program, you know, something like that. So I don't know what they're going to be doing with that, but there's a lot of things that are definitely changing. So if you have coins, you need to redeem them before the 30th of June, because otherwise you'll lose all of them entirely, and you won't get anything from them, which would suck. You know, of course, I currently have 500 coins. Not that that's a lot or anything, but yeah, that's something that I do have, so I do need to spend them before the 30th. By the way, Sludge Bomb, hooray, as I mentioned in the last episode if you had watched. But yeah, I feel like I needed to bring this up because I'm sure some people like to get the free games and stuff off of the, you know, Club Nintendo stuff. I've gotten a few games off there, Link to the Past, you know, stuff like that. I've gotten a few things, and I've got one of the Mario games as well. I can't remember which one. I think it was like Super Mario Brothers or something like that. I don't remember, but I have one of those on one of my DS's, and then I have a Link to the Past on one of them as well. So, I mean, so that's something that if you guys want to kind of, you know, make sure you get the most out of the coins that you have, you might want to redeem them over the next few months. So I'm going to try and read this off as fast as possible because there's other things that I want to talk about. Thank you for your continued loyalty to Nintendo. We launched Club Nintendo 6 years ago in North America, and we're grateful for all of the feedback that our members have provided on your experiences with our products. In order to focus on planning for a new customer loyalty program for our fans, we decided to wind down the Club Nintendo program. We are deeply thankful to our members for being a part of Club Nintendo for all these years. I don't know why they're changing it from Club Nintendo. Keep the name, just change everything up if you need to, but whatever. We will share details about our new program at a later date. For now, please see the schedule below for information on the discontinuation time frame for Club Nintendo. All coins will be deleted when Club Nintendo accounts are closed on July 1st, 2015. As a result, to give our members the best opportunity to use their coins, we will add dozens of downloadable games and a limited quantity of exclusive reward items to the rewards catalog in February. In addition, as a small token of appreciation for your loyalty, all Club Nintendo members will receive a free download code for Flipnote Studio 3D in February 2015. And then they leave a link for information on the software and how to get the download code. So I actually haven't looked at it myself, so I don't know if it's really whatever, but continuing on. The Club Nintendo program discontinuation schedule. As of today, which is January 20th, products released after this date are not eligible for registration with Club Nintendo. So anything you buy from this point on, or rather, not anything you buy, but like anything that's released after this date will not be eligible to put on, you know, your Club Nintendo account. So yeah, you might want to kind of get that registration in for your Smash. Well, okay, I guess I don't remember how long you had for the Wii U version. I don't know if that's ended or not already. If you haven't done either or, you probably will be missing out on Mewtwo. I can't remember the date for that. You can see it over on Club Nintendo though, so just be sure to double check all that as fast as possible. I think it might have been the 3DS one that was ended soon. I don't know. Just check it out. So yeah, moving on. The next date is the 31st of March. Last day to earn coins, I guess, period. Register products with Club Nintendo and sign up for your new Club Nintendo membership. Which I'm assuming, you know, they'll shut down registration and stuff as of that date, rather than registering for the new thing that they're coming out with. So June 60th, June 30th is the last day to redeem any coins or access your account at all on Club Nintendo. The Club Nintendo program shuts down at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on 6/30/2015. So yeah, there's that. As for your account and coin balance, the information in your Club Nintendo account will not be transferred to the new loyalty program. We are adding multiple items to our reward catalog, so please be sure to redeem your coins before the deadline on June 30th. Unused coins will be deleted as of July 1st. So have fun with losing all your coins. 2015 Elite status. In order to reach Elite status, you must earn 300 coins for gold status. Sorry, and 600 coins for platinum status between July 1st, 2014 and March 31st, 2015. Members who reach elite status will be able to choose a downloadable game from a wide selection of Nintendo 3DS and Wii U titles. Your free elite status gift will be available between April 1st and April 30th, 2015. A list of elite status 2015 gifts will be posted here, and they leave a link to it in the posted here text once announced. So, yeah, I'm not sure if gold means that you're on the elite status or not. I'm assuming so. If that's the case, then I'll be able to get a free game, which is cool. I mean, why not? Then they have a little bit of thing with facts here. So, like I said at the very beginning, Club Nintendo is going to be shutting down. I'm not sure if this is going to just be changed, like the website itself is just literally being changed over to something new, and it'll still be basically the same kind of like program. It's just it'll be more up to date, maybe more fancy stuff. I don't know, but this is something that is actually very important. So all I know is this won't be like you don't have to worry about not getting Mewtwo. You'll still be able to get that before everything closes out, stuff like that. So it's still and by Mewtwo I mean Smash Brothers for anyone who wasn't paying too much attention to it. So, I don't know. I have to see what all there is to, get. I don't like some of the games that are currently available, and I'm kind of holding out to see what else they're going to be adding, because again, they said that in February they're going to be adding more. So, something to just kind of look forward to, I guess. Anyways, this house, as you can see on the wall back there, there are shards and evolution stones, and they have arrows pointing down to the stones themselves. If you bring certain shards here, you'll be able to exchange them for the evolutionary stones. So, if you need, like thunderstones, firestones, water stones, leaf stones, whatever, you can get them there pretty easy. So, just kind of a reminder to that. So obviously, as you can see, we're very close to Mossdeep. The routes this time around don't feel as long, in all honesty, when you compare this route to the one in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. The earlier one was, the original was a lot longer. And this, we literally came out into the area not very long ago, and we're literally only inches away from being into Mossdeep City. The routes are kind of shrunk down a bit, and I kind of find it funny that, I forget which website it was. I think it was IGN that complained about how there was more water in this game or something. I don't know about you, but I think that was a load of bullshit. I don't care about my language either. It was just a crock, like literally. But, I don't know. The routes seem to be a bit smaller this time around, probably because all the people complaining about, oh, water, great, they probably wanted to make sure that there was a little bit less of that. I mean, it feels like there's a lot more water, but as you can see, like, we're literally here. I mean, really, it didn't take that long at all. But whatever. Sea routes, I don't really care. I don't mind at all. Other people might. I don't. So I want to kind of touch on the that hidden ability thing, by the way. If you want to look at what the ability thing that I'm talking about is, I left a link for it in the description of the last video, and obviously there's an annotation somewhere on the bottom right of the screen there that says free use episode. You can go check it out that way, or you can go to my channel and just find it that way as well. It's basically called the hidden OU, or the leaks seen around the world, I guess is how they phrase it on the thread. Basically, they're working on a new tier for, I think, possibly Showdown, that involves all of the hidden abilities for Pokemon being changed over to something else, because apparently as of every new generation from this point on, which means the next generation after the current one, all hidden abilities will be changed, and any Pokemon that did not have a hidden ability before will receive one. So, for example, Mew has synchronized its regular ability, but it also gains Protean as a hidden ability. So, just something to kind of keep in mind for anyone who's already curious. No, the Primals and Arceus will not lose their abilities, but Megas will have their abilities changed as well. So, something to kind of also keep in mind. So I mentioned in the last episode a lot of these dumb abilities that we've gotten. For example, the Protean Mew, that's already ridiculous. If I'm not mistaken, Mew's still sitting in OU, and it's capable of learning a wide variety of moves. So I mean, the fact that it gets stab on everything and has basically 100 base everything. I mean, let's be real. You can choice it. You can do all kinds of stuff with Mew. I mean, let's be real. It's going to be kind of a problem, I think, with Protean, so we'll have to see. There's also the fact that Moltres gets Drought, Torkoal gets Drought, Zapdos gets Drizzle, the Kingdra family gets Drizzle, Articuno gets Snow Warning, Cryogonal gets Snow Warning, Gliscor gets Sandstream instead of its usual Toxic or Poison Heal, so hooray, it kind of changed itself out to be, you know, more of a, you know, or not hazard, but weather inducer rather than, you know, being a tank, which sucks, honestly. I would rather it still have, you know, Poison Heal, but whatever. So, I mean, there's that. There were a lot of other very interesting abilities, kind of just going through the list here. Oh yeah, here's one of the most broken ones that I honestly think. Wooper family gets access to Sap Sipper. So its major 4 times weakness is completely gone. I don't think that there's anything that can touch that, really. I think everything else is just neutral. I could be wrong on... I think. I'm not sure. But I think there might be one way around it. But I'm not... I don't know. I'm not seeing it, so whatever. Either way, it just seems stupid. Wooper's already bulky as hell. I mean, let's be real, that's absolutely retarded. Not to mention, again, you know, Regigigas getting normalized, which is just dumb. I don't understand why Darkrai gets Frisk. Natural Cure on Cresselia is really good. Mega Launcher on regular Lucario will probably make it somewhat more viable in OU. I'm not sure, because, I mean, there's Aura Sphere. I think, yeah, Aura Sphere gets the boost. And then there's also, you know, Dragon Pulse and Dark Pulse and stuff like that. So it does have Pulse and Aura moves. So it's useful. Of course, that means it's only going to be good for a special set, but I mean, because I can't think of anything that's like physical that has Aura or, you know, Pulse in its name. So I don't know. Guts Mega Lucario seems kind of good. I don't know how that really is going to work, though. I mean, I guess if you're predicting that something like a Sableye or something to just like Prankster, Will-O-Wisp or something, you could switch in and then go, oh hey. But I mean, it would already have to be Mega'd and stuff like that. So I mean, who's gonna really risk that? I don't know. It just seems a little bit off. There was another interesting one. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Mega Gyarados getting Strong Jaw. That's kind of interesting. Considering all the Elemental Fangs, Crunch, Bite, even if you really want to go there. I kind of hate how the Snivy line gets Unnerve, like really. Emboar gets Bulletproof, which isn't bad. Samurott gets Lightning Rod, which is actually pretty good, considering it can just Ice Beam any of its grass weaknesses. By the way, there's that same Wingull that was in, what's it called, Fortree. So, I mean, that's the thing. Here's another interesting one. The entire Ducklet line, for whatever reason, Ducklet, of all Pokemon, Ducklet gets Scale Wings. I mean, really? I don't know. Honestly, that actually kind of annoys me. But that's just me. So, there's actually 2 other derpy ones that I can think of off the top of my head. Actually, there might be 3, depending on how things play out. And they're the last 3 on the actual list, if you go and check out the list. Keldeo gets Torrent, Meloetta gets Download, of all things. Hello, Ubers. And then fucking Virizion has access to Chlorophyll, which is actually not terrible. I don't know if it had a hidden ability before or not. I don't think it did, but either way, it seems like it would be kind of a really good thing to have. Tauros getting Defiant is actually not bad either. There are a few things that... Like, there's still the whole fear of Intimidate and stuff in certain things, so that might be useful for it as well. But I don't know. There's a lot of stuff on here. I'm gonna probably see if I can't figure out a few things to talk about in regards to some of these in the next episode as well, because there's a lot of interesting things that I'd like to see kind of, you know, implemented. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Drizzle's Zapdos with Thunder. That's just gonna be fucking fantastic. Anyways, sorry for ranting through the entire video. I hope you guys don't mind that. In the next episode, we're going to continue through Mossdeep and make our way to the Shoal Cave and check that out as well. And then hopefully we can get started on the gym as well. So be sure to stay tuned for all that. If you haven't already, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And until next time, this is the PokeGamer signing out.